But me, I know the way, grind hard on them every night and day. And the 40 bang hard in the air, I don't play. I aim for the neck and the jugular. So don't people think I'm a smuggler. Don't get it confused, bro, I'm just a hustler. Been in the gym, so I got my muscle up. I'm like Yosemite Sam in the Wild West. I just laugh at them when they wear vests, cause it's headshot. You about to witness and you gon' know what you should call that. Every song that I've been on is a hit like a ball back. I took some losses, but I got them all back. Been at the bottom and I'm never going back. I'm fully focused and I'm on track. I'm tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience. About to make my move right now. About to make my move right now. Yeah, I came up straight from the bottom. Put on the gas, yeah, that's the throttle. I get the smash cause I get the that's true. I'm about to win, don't know about you. Tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm about to make my move right now.
All right, welcome to Dallas Center Grimes High School for our second of our doubleheader, Little Hawkeye Conference basketball here at the stable between Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and Oskaloosa Indians. I'm Christine Megason alongside Pat O'Brien, and we've got Neela Williamson in the house tonight, adding to our team. So Oskaloosa comes into tonight's game 4-1. Their only loss being to Indianola. Wins over Washington, Grinnell, Pella Christian, and Fairfield. Dallas Center Grimes 2-2 with wins over Newton and Des Moines Christian. Losses here, Ames and ADM. So Dallas Center Grimes really looking to pick up their first home victory. They've had 2 losses here at home, but coming off a big game, and a big game in particular by Chase Perrin. He's coming off a 30-point game against Newton, where he just set the school record for 8 3-pointers in a game. Chase was on fire.
That's crazy. When you get somebody that's that hot, you got to keep feeding them the ball. And this is a team that needs Chase Perrin. No pressure, but they need him to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he's the guy that can be a consistent outside threat to open up that defense and allow our bigs to be bigs.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about it a couple games ago where he was waiting on the outside and he was there for them to, work the ball in and then kick it back out to him. But what we were saying is, like, he's got to go hunt that shot.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to be coming off of screens and he's got to be working away from the ball, and he needs to be willing to just step out and take that shot.
Yeah. And that we were talking in the last game about freshmen. If you've got freshmen that can get out there and go and play, they need to play. It doesn't happen very often in boys basketball, but it did with him.
Yeah.
He played a lot last year, and we're reaping the benefits of that this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Neela, thoughts on the matchup between the Indians and the Mustangs?
I'm actually expecting a pretty good matchup tonight versus the Mustangs versus the Indians, just because of the size equivalence. I don't think we have that many inches on the Indians besides maybe Luke Lorenza. And Luke Lorenza and Brody Burke have actually surprised me this season. I think they're both very comfortable in getting into the paint and taking that shot, but I almost wish they would look out to Chase just a little bit more, because the opposing teams really haven't done anything to necessarily stop Chase Perrin. I think they're aware of him. I think they know that he can shoot, but he's not being face guarded yet. And until that happens, I think we continue to find Chase.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll take this moment now to go down to the floor for player introductions.
By supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to just enjoy the game. Tonight's officials assigned by the Iowa Basketball Officials Association are Jared DeGraff, Paul Weiss, and TJ Augustine. Tonight's athletic trainer from Athletico is Haley Grilly. Now let's meet our guests. They come in tonight with a record of 4-1. Here's your starting lineup. For the Oskaloosa Indians, at guard is 6'3", junior number 2, Tommy North. At forward is 6'6", senior number 4, Ethan Stack. At guard is 6'1", senior number 10, Kavan Knox. At 4, the 16 senior, number 12, Brandon Romas. And at 4, the 6'4", junior, number 14, Tyler Edgar. The Indians are coached by Eric A. He's assisted by Brady Burford, Alex DeYoung, and Mark Stack. And now, here's your starting lineup for your Dallas Center Rocks Mustangs. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Hudson Heiderman. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 4, Chase Barrett. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 12, Brody Logan. At center, and at guard, a 6'7" junior, Brody Burke. Mustangs are coached by Ken Lane. He's assisted by Eric Jack, Dylan Snow, Patrick O'Connell, John Massey, Jackie Jensen, and
Great crowd here today.
All right, so welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School to the stable for Little Hawkeye Conference action, the second of our doubleheader. Now the boys' game. Your starters for the Indians: number 2, Tommy North; number 4, Ethan Steck; number 10, Havon Knox; number 12, Landon Romas; and number 14, Tyler Edgar. For the Mustangs, number 2, Hudson Heikergen; number 4, Chase Perrin; number 12, Brody Logan; 44, Luke Lorenzen; and number 50, Brody Burke. Mustangs come in the season tonight's game 2-2, and Oskaloosa is 4-1. Oski wins the tip. They're coached by Coach Eric McGee. The Mustangs by Coach Joel Rankin.
Oskaloosa, a big-time rebounding team. It's kind of like you watch Houston play back in the day. Throw it up there and see what happens, and then crash those boards. That's exactly what happened right there. That's 3 rebounds right there, 2 rebounds, 3 possessions right there. That's the strength of this Oskaloosa team.
Yeah, I mean, great block by Brody Burke, but then we just couldn't come up with the ball and gave them a couple of extra opportunities. As we mentioned, Dallas Center Grimes coming off a victory over at Newton, where Chase Perrin had 30 points and set a school record for 8 3-pointers. Let's see if we can get Chase heated up again tonight.
Well, you know they're going to be all over him.
He takes a step in, and that's 2 for Chase Perrin, first points of the night for the Mustangs.
Chase Perrin might be, as his career continues, the best pure shooter that this school has ever seen.
So Oskaloosa in the maroon uniform is moving right to left. 3-point basket. That's number 2, Tommy North. Mustangs in white, moving left to right.
Tommy North for Indians is definitely going to be a key component for their success, but also success of the Mustangs. They have to stop him. He's in the top 3 of 3 categories for the Oskaloosa Indians. He leads them in points, he is second in rebounds, and he's also second in assists.
Yeah, and he just got that steal, and Brody Burke able to chase it down, get the ball back for the Mustangs.
Obviously, you're seeing a lot of competing right now on both sides. This is not going to be like the same one that we just watched.
I feel like these are really evenly matched teams. This is going to be a good ball game.
I agree.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, the chess match that gets played here by both sides, because this is going to be a close game, and there hasn't been a lot of close games for both sides.
Hook shot, Ethan Steck, so that's 2 points for Steck. They're doing a good job of finding that backside player, dumping it to the far side. 3-point basket, Brody Logan, no good. Fight for the rebound. Mustangs come up with it. And out of bounds, far side, turnover, Mustangs.
That's a great effort play by Lorenzen right there. Great effort play by him. We just weren't able to capitalize on that. Good timeout. It's time to settle down.
Now, we want to thank our sponsors, Charter Bank. Charter Bank staff is made up of your family, friends, and neighbors. That means they support you during your successes and any challenges you may face. They're there to help. Chart your success with Charter Bank. We also want to thank our boys' season sponsor, MIR Homes. MIR Homes, proudly building custom homes and creating beautiful remodels with love, integrity, and true craftsmanship. Visit mir-homes.com to schedule your consultation today. I'm sure we'll see some three-pointers to come, but our three-point sponsor for the season is 15 Hands Real Estate. They're your local DCG real estate experts. We pride themselves on being a trusted resource in our community. So thank you to Charter Bank, MIR Homes, and 15 Hands Real Estate. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. Oskaloosa leading 7-2. Nice play action there for number 2, Tommy North. The three-pointer doesn't fall, but nice screen work there by the Indians. And then all the way through, Brody Burke up off the glass. But the basket doesn't fall, but he is fouled.
I think he thought he was going to get a little bit more body there than what he did, and he was a little bit further away from the basket. Brody Burke, one of the more athletic bigs that we've seen in a long time. Very good at going to the hole.
That foul is on number 4, Ethan Steck for the Indians. It puts Burke at the line. Shooting 2. And the first one is good.
Oskaloosa is not a great three-point shooting team, but North and Edgar both are the ones that you got to get after each time. Number 2 and number 14. Cover them on the 3. Let everybody else shoot.
Second one is long. Rebound, North.
Oh, travel that. Again, more rebounds.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, Edgar with a shot and a miss, but fantastic rebound there by Romas, and he gets it back into Edgar, and he is fouled.
You look at the total number of shots that Oskaloosa has taken on the season, it's extensive. That's why their shooting percentage is down so far, but it'd be interesting to know possession by possession how many they're at.
Foul was on number 12, Brody Logan for the Mustangs, his first, team first of the quarter. Edgar missed his first free throw, but has a second try. It's up and good. So Indians lead 8-3. Pressure defense by the Indians.
Just gonna say that.
A lot of pressure out there. Get Burke down on the block. See if Lorenzen right here, down there.
Chase Perrin for 3, no good. Up over the top. It's going to be a foul there. That's 2 now on. Oh, no, the first one was on Brody Logan. So foul is on Burke, his first, team second. We do have a substitution for the Mustangs checking in, number 22, Wyatt Valenta.
It's kind of a tough call right there. You go up for it. He was over the back, but he was kind of getting boxed out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Good box out. It's out of bounds. Oh, jeez.
So a blocking foul is going to be called on number 44, Luke Lorenzen for the Mustangs. His first, team third. I mean, it's a good strategy on the Indians' part because you get those bigs in foul trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to be problematic for the Mustangs. Hudson Heigerken dumps it out. Chase Perrin for 3, up, no good.
And we've seen that foul trouble with our bigs kind of a little bit in these past couple games, especially with going against other players of equal height. It's foul city. But this game, I really want them to work on being smart. You don't need to foul. Just stand your ground, be in front, put those hands up. And honestly, they're probably taller.
Really nice move by Tommy North, and then Mustangs go the other direction. Foul on the Indians.
Yeah, you start looking how the game's played right now, and on every drive, it doesn't matter what side you're on, they're going to call fouls on those drives. Whether the body contact is straight up or not, they are calling that.
So the foul was on number 14, Tyler Edgar, his first. Hudson Heigerken makes the first Checking in for the Mustangs, number 30, Landon Hoppy. In for the Oskaloosa, let's see, number 30, Andrew Hermson.
I think on the Mustangs part, that was a little bit of a miscommunication on what defense they were trying to be in. I think some of them were setting up in zone, others were setting up in man.
So first foul then for Hudson Heigerken, 4th team foul for the Mustangs.
Great defensive set so far. Ooh.
Yeah. No hands.
Shot clock down to 13. Landon Romas. Rebound, Lorenzen. Nice take, Hudson Heigerken, and first basket for Hudson.
Hudson Heigerken can eat all day long right now. He's faster and more athletic than anybody out there.
Ooh. That's going to be the 5th foul for the Mustangs there, which isn't good with still about 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Well, there's going to be an offensive charge here at some point.
So that foul is on Wyatt Valenta. His first, team 5th, so Indians will be shooting from here on out. Hermson at the line. Hermson with the first free throws, good.
Players are still at an advantage with those 5 fouls resetting each quarter, so they will erase, but unfortunately, each player will still have them.
Let's see if the Mustangs can be in that half-court offense. Nice move, Luke Lorenzen. The basket doesn't fall, but he is fouled.
Yeah, there's nothing that Oskaloosa is going to be able to do right now with Luke other than just fouling him, put him on the free throw line when he's shooting 63% from the free throw line this year. Which
the first one's good.
For a kid of that size in high school is very good.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 10, Cooper Houston. Second free throw is a miss. Rebound, Indians. Good defense there by Valenta.
This is one I'm going to look at for him on the offensive side. He's going to power something up off of that board.
Havon Knox with the 3. No good. Rebound, Lorenzen. That was a good defensive set for the Mustangs.
Yes. Limit them to one shot, get that rebound, and run the floor.
Cooper Houston drive to the hoop. He kicks out, tipped. So we'll go out of bounds, Mustang ball. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 12, Brody Logan, and number 50, Brody Burke. The Brodies.
Cooper Houston is fast enough, quick enough to get by his defender. It'll be interesting once he does get through. Can he find somebody to get the ball to?
In my opinion, him and Hudson Heigerken kind of play the same game. They're very explosive off the ball. They can get to the rim, but they're also great at finding their teammates.
Right on.
So baseline drive, Wyatt Valenta is fouled. That is on number 30, Andrew Hersom. His second team foul, number 4 for the quarter. Checking in for the Indians, number 14, Tyler Edgar. So the Indians with their starters back in the game. Ball up top to Chase Perrin. Pull-up jumper, elbow. Nice shot, Chase Perrin.
That's such an important shot for Chase Perrin to learn how to successfully do, and he's doing it right now. compared to what he did last season. I don't think he necessarily had that 10, 15-foot jumper, but now that he has that is such an advantage to the game that he plays. These defenders are going to run out on him, expecting him to shoot the three. As he's taken 1 or 2 dribbles, penetrating the lane and taking that jumper.
Yeah, and to your point, the more he can do that, he can go right by him and get the 2, all right? And I got to sag off a little bit. You open up a little bit of space. Now I got the 3.
So the foul is on Knox for the Indians. His first, team 5th, I believe. Yes, so Cooper Houston will go to the line shooting for the Mustangs. Short on the first one. Substitution for the Mustangs, number 2, Hudson Heigerken. And he makes the second. So tied up ball game, everybody. So we've got a minute left in this quarter. We said it was going to be a tight one. Indians pulled out to a quick lead. Mustangs have now tied it up. Long three-point basket, number 12, Landon Romas. But rebound again, of 14, Edgar. And then Mustangs able to come up with it. Those offensive rebounds for the Indians are really keeping in. Reverse layup, Houston, it's blocked. It will be Mustang ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's like watching the Houston Cougars. I mean, they just throw it up there and then go get it, and that's just part of the game. And if you're stronger and better than everybody, that's a good opportunity to get in there. Love to take there by Cooper Houston to get in there and take it into the bigs.
Ooh.
So he's drawing right now. Brody is drawing three even
guys,
4 defenders like eyes, 3 bodies. That'd be a perfect moment. Jump stop, turn. You have 3 capable shooters right around the rim or the arc. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's so easy up here, isn't it? See, it's such an easy game up here.
So the foul was on number 2, Tommy North for Oskaloosa. That puts Burke at the line. His first free throw is good.
It goes to vision, though, to your point, right? There's so many people that should be open, but it's the receiver there that needs to put themselves in that spot to be seen, number 1. But then the field of vision for whoever has the ball is so microscopic because they're trying not to get it blocked. They're trying not to dribble it off their feet. There's so many things they're trying to do.
So Mustangs take the lead, 12-11. Indians will most likely hold for final shot here of the quarter. Yeah, there's just a lot of contact there between Houston and
they're trying to figure out
Edgar.
who it is.
It's going to be on Houston, so his first. That will put Edgar at the line.
Oh, it's Colin Cooper?
Yeah, it was called on Houston for the Mustangs. Edgar free throw is good. That ties it up. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 4, Chase Perrin. Misses the second. So it's tie ball game. Mustangs, opportunity here to end the first quarter.
A lot about,
It's a good try. The problem is you're at that point of the game where it's 2 shots now.
So first personal on for Romas. That'll put Perrin at the line. First free throw is good. Perrin makes his second. Checking in for Perrin is number 30, Landon Hoppy.
Okay, there can be no fouls now. I mean, you almost let them get the ball in at the front, but don't let them get going towards the basket. There you go, perfect.
This delay, yeah.
Half-court shot. Knox is no good. So at the end of the first quarter, Mustangs lead 14-12. All right. Thoughts on the first quarter?
Man, I'll tell you, that first 2 minutes of the game was all Oskaloosa. The game then settles down, and the Mustangs now have their feet underneath them. It's like, okay, here's what we're doing. But you said it earlier, how's things happening, what's shaping, how's everything. So now instead of coming out at halftime and making those, they got to make that adjustment right now, because there we had 6 or 7 fouls in that first, both sides. We don't want to get our bigs in foul trouble. I mean, we don't. Those are some things I think to look at for this next quarter, see where we're at.
100%. I think the Mustangs came out flat, and I think the Indians really capitalized on that. A big thing for the Mustangs that I really want to see them improve on is in the second quarter are rebounds. The Indians are getting way too many offensive rebounds. And then also on the offensive side for the Mustangs, more ball movement. I think we're moving the ball by dribbling, but and attacking, which is great, but I really want to see the ball move through a pass. It'll move quicker, and then you can really exploit their defense.
Yeah, and a little bit of like in and back
Yes,
out,
100%.
we talked about beforehand. So, yeah, great insights there. As we move into the second half, we want to thank Charter Bank. Charter Bank is 100% locally owned with local management and staff delivering prompt local decision making, committed to helping our communities thrive. Chart your success with Charter Bank. As we start this, kick off this second quarter, Mustangs lead 14-12. Chase Perrin, pull-up jumper, no good. It's going to be off of Oskaloosa, so Mustangs maintain possession. Inbounded to Hoppy for the Mustangs. Now Heigerken. Chase Perrin. Oh, as he's trying to go up over the top. It's going to be a jump ball on the floor. Possession, Oskaloosa.
Usually, when the bodies are on there and you get a white jersey on top of the purple jersey, maroon jersey, you typically get that foul on there, whether it is what it is. I'm glad that was a good no call. It's just big bodies, man.
Edgar for three. No good, but he gets his own rebound.
That's the problem that the Mustangs are having. They're turning their head, looking at the shot went in, and I think they're almost just ready. Oops.
Yeah, and just giving Oskaloosa second chances.
Yeah, yes, exactly. I think they're almost anticipating it going in and then getting ready to go and run, which I love. They're excited to run the court and get that transition layup, but you got to secure the ball first.
This is a good test for both teams right here. I love this right here. This is a great rebounding team right here.
And nice basket by Avion Knox, who's checked in for the Indians. 3-point bucket for him.
Gotta love the support from the Oskaloosa Indians, making the drive, supporting their kids.
Nice pass up over the top to Lorenzen. Contested at the hoop, but there is a foul. That's called foul on number 2, Tommy North. His second, first team foul of the quarter. It puts Lorenzen at the line.
And Lorenzen did a great job that time of keeping that ball up high and not bringing it down. In the first quarter, he brought one down, and one of the guards came in and swiped it. So that's good coaching and technique by Oskaloosa. Good job by Lorenzen right there making that correction.
So misses on both of the free throws. So what's some area maybe we can try to capitalize on a little bit more. Evian Knox for 3. No good. Rebound, Anchor. And he just puts it right where Ethan Steck needs it to be able to just lay it in.
Sometimes it just works out. I mean, it's a good job on their part. It's just like trying to catch an egg. Bounce the wrong way.
Yeah, so forced pass is turnover for the Mustangs. They're now traded turnovers as there's a traveling violation. We do have some substitutions for the Mustangs. Number 10, Cooper Houston, and returning to the game, number 12, Brody Logan.
I want to give credit to the Indians. They are doing a great job in getting back on defense and really, really stopping our quick turnaround, quick play. And it's honestly causing us to turn the ball over. We're forcing it. We're making quick passes. That's a great shot by Luke Lorenza. But
really great. Even that just hesitation to just let, it's almost like a ball fake. He just kind of brought it down, let them shoot past, and then wide open.
And he went off the glass. Strong people go off the glass.
That's right. Pat is a big favorite of the glass. Nice job, Cooper Houston, as he goes coast to coast after the steal. So bucket by Houston.
Yes, that is a great call.
Offensive foul. So
tell us what happened. I missed it.
No, that's a great call. A lot of people think that for charges, they have to be standing still straight up. That's not necessarily true. If the offensive player is making full body contact with the defender and going shoulder first, that can also be called as an offensive foul, and that's exactly what happened. So great job by the Mustangs.
There's been several calls that have been like that. We've been on the receiving end of all of them so far. That one was went on Oskaloosa.
Yeah, I wondered if that was going to get called. Lorenzen was doing a really good job of finding position and gaining position. It was just taking too long, right, for the ball to get into him, and then he gets that 3-second in the lane violation. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 22, Wyatt Valenta.
Yeah, if you don't get that ball right away, you got to get out and reset.
And checking in for Oskaloosa, number 12, Landon Romas. Nice defense by the Mustangs. A couple of different stops here. Runs right into Wyatt Valenta. I don't know if it's going to be on Lorenzen before that.
On Valenta?
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, that is.
I think it's on Luke Lorenzen before.
Okay.
So Lorenzen gets
that's his third foul.
Third.
Sub him out.
Two and 14 are the only ones that you really got to be aware of at the three-point line. You can sag off others.
Yeah, really nice move there by Romas for 2. And a little reach and then foul on the other end. So that's Landon's second.
Yeah, the aggressive nature of attacking the ball right now all over the court for Oskaloosa is creating our offense to start a little bit further up than what we'd like probably. But we'll see if we can get something going down low.
Nice drive and then dish by Houston out to Chase Perrin for 3.
And Houston does such a nice job of driving that baseline and setting that person up there. That's a great job out of him. We're going to carry the ball here in a second.
Romas for 3. Almost had too much time to think about it. Rebound.
Slow down, Slow down.
Gets it out to Perrin. Yeah, on the arm. So that's another foul there on Landon Romas. That's going to be his third now.
Wow.
Fourth team foul of the quarter for the Indians. Checking back into the game is Havan Knox, number 10. Houston kick out to Valenta in the corner. No good. Man, they are really good at rebounding. They did a great job there blocking out. And then we've already been talking about offensive rebounds.
And honestly, the Indians have to be good at rebounding because size isn't their biggest component.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be off Chase Perrin. Oskaloosa ball. Despite Pat.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get
that was going the other way, man.
Nice take, blocked by Burke, but they get the rebound
Nice
blocked
block.
by Brody Logan all the way up to Wyatt Valenta and blocked by
Just a great job of
Edgar,
following that
but
up.
Yeah, follow by Brody Burke. Evian Knox with a 3, no good. Rebound Mustangs. Ooh. Burke was going out to Valenta, but Valenta was cutting down to the lane. So
just what Rankin said right there. He's just slow down. Like, slow down. They had the breakaway, but then the Indians caught up, and now it's 5v5. You don't have the advantage anymore. The advantage is gone. So you can now set up your offense, get into your rhythm, because the Mustangs have had so many turnovers just in this half because of how fast they want to go.
Yeah.
So mark your calendars for January 16th for the Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club Cake Auction. You can get all the information on the website, Dallas Center Grimes boosterclub.com, where you can learn more about sponsoring a cake, providing a cake, bidding on a cake. That is a hit every single year. I think we're always absolutely amazed that it's really just sugar, flour, eggs, people.
Yeah.
And yet thousands of dollars raised on behalf of the Booster Club, which goes to support all of our different athletes and teams. So thanks to the Booster Club for that. Mark your calendars, January 16th.
And there will be cakes that go for $1,000.
Hey, they look really cool.
Yeah. It's like, what's the cake holiday baking championship? That's what it is.
Don't foul.
Nice move there, number 4. Ethan Steck, and he was fouled on the play, so that's going to be number 22.
Ooh. We're looking at a lot of blood on Valenta right now.
Yeah, so he
gets the foul, but he comes up bloody.
Yeah. He might have gotten an elbow in the face. It looks right on the corner of his eye. Elbow in the face. Just a swipe. I don't know, but if I saw blood from up here, I don't know what it looks like from down there.
I don't think you can hurt that kid. He will play.
Yes, that is true. Wyatt Valenta is a very, very strong physically and mental athlete.
He is an absolute stud.
So Ethan Steck makes his first free throw.
Yeah, look at my elbow. That's what happens. You hurt your elbow on somebody's head, but whoever is on the head there gets the foul. Crazy.
Yeah, but they didn't give him the foul, so now I'm wondering if it was called actually on someone else as Steck makes his second, because they still have Valenta with just 1 foul, and I have him down as he'd have a second, so we'll see who ended up getting that.
The defense is making things really, really difficult for the Mustangs offense right now. Nothing is easy.
2-point game as Dallas Center Grimes leads 23-21, under 2 minutes to go in the half. So lane violation by the Indians is turnover as Mustangs will have the ball out of bounds. 1:36 left to go in the half.
Not having Lorenzen in the game has changed this game the way it's being played.
Yeah, more of a guard game now. Chase Perrin on the outside for 3, no good. Again, great box out by the Indians.
Yes.
Havon Knox with the ball up top for the Indians as they set up their offense. Knox with pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Heigerken. turns on the speed. Kick out Brody Logan.
Now you can
To
slow
Landon
down.
Hoppy. 15-footer. Nice as he drains it. Landon Hoppy for 2.
It's important that everybody's an offensive threat. Everybody's saying, I got to cover this, this, and this, but you're going to leave somebody open, man. You got to be able to have the confidence to take those shots and knock them down. Now capitalize that with a positive on the defensive end. You're going to get the ball back, rebound the basketball.
Tommy North with the basket as Mustangs will look to hold for a final shot. Hudson Heigerken with the drive up high off the glass. Rebound Indians on the line, so it'll be Mustang ball. 2.3 seconds left on the clock.
There's a full arsenal of plays right here.
I was just going to say, I always love seeing the Mustangs at the end of the shot clock or
Oh,
quarter.
I thought he was going to call foul.
I don't think Burke was aware of the time. They immediately handed it to him, but then they were like, go, let's row. So at the half, Dallas Center Grimes leading 25-23. We thought that this would be a good game, you guys. So it was a 2-point lead by the Mustangs at the first quarter. It's still a 2-point lead here at the half.
Yeah, when you're talking conference play, there's a conference game. If you want to win the conference, this is a must-win game, especially for the Mustangs. It's on your home court. You got to come out in the second half and dictate tempo and match the intensity and toughness that Oskaloosa is putting on the floor right now.
100%. Conference is super, super important. A lot of teams want to talk about state or anything like that, but conference is first.
Yeah.
You got to win conference first, and it's going to start right here with the Mustangs or the Indians.
That's right. So we will take a break here during halftime as we're doing the duck throw here at Dallas Center Grimes. It's girls youth basketball night, and we will take a break, and then we will come back with the second half, Dallas Center Grimes versus Oskaloosa Indians.
Spend way too much money at it. Hyper is an option of a gift card.
bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come bank.
Hyper gift card. I'm so jealous.
All right, so welcome back to the second half of Dallas Center Grimes High School, the stable with Little Hawkeye Conference basketball action and our doubleheader here against the Oskaloosa Indians. I just got to say, shout out to my buddy Austin Grease, who won the duck thing, throwing the ducks out during halftime. He had a duck-tastic throw and made it, so way to go. Love that. That's sponsored by Liberty Bank, and Charter Bank's one of our season sponsors, so we're thankful to them, as well as MIR Homes, proudly building custom homes and creating beautiful remodels with love, integrity, and true craftsmanship. Visit mir-homes.com to select your or schedule your consultation. And I think I missed a three-pointer when Chase Perrin had one of 15 Hands Real Estate. They are your local DCG real estate experts and pride themselves on being a trusted resource in our community. Okay, so Coach Eric McGee for the Indians and Coach Joel Rankin, what are you saying to your teams at the half?
Well, I'll take Oskaloosa. I'm like, hey, keep hitting the boards. Your defense has been spectacular. You continue to get out there and overpower the Mustangs. See if we can't continue to get them in more foul trouble.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Indians are doing a great job against the Mustangs, speeding them up, getting the rebounds. They're doing everything they should be doing against a great Mustang team. The Mustang team, you have to slow down. You have way too many turnovers in the first half, and you are so capable to limit those in the second half. You just slow down, take your time. The shots will come, and you will find the gaps in the Indians' defense.
Yeah, so Luke Lorenzen with 3 fouls for the Mustangs. How do you navigate that going into the second half?
Yeah, it's a good question, right? You got 3. You got to be smart. Don't put yourself in bad positions. Usually the fouls come not when the foul happened. It was a couple minutes or a couple seconds before that. You get in a bad spot, and you just got to be smart not to go over the back on some of these on defensive rebounds, because they're going to come at them for sure.
I'm honestly kind of surprised Luke Lorenza is starting the third. I know 3 now, it's kind of evened out.
And now they're showing on the scoreboard that he only has 2 fouls, so I don't know if they attributed it to someone else or if, I mean, they definitely showed 3 when he got that other one. So we'll see as it goes on if he gets another foul, how many they're crediting to him. Maybe they made some adjustments in the score clock and their scoreboard at the half, so we will track that. So as we get started, Mustangs ball is knocked out of bounds, so they will retain possession underneath the basket. Same starters for the Mustangs, Hudson Heidrich and Brody Burke there underneath the basket. Nice job using that height advantage. Luke Lorenzen, Brody Logan, and Chase Perrin.
Yeah, Brody Burke needs to be a man on this as we go through. He's the one that's strong enough and athletic enough to do exactly what he did right down here on the block. He can do that all day.
Second half starters for the Indians, number 2,
Easy.
Tommy North, number 4, Ethan Steck, 10, Havon Knox. Ooh. 12, Landon Romas, and number 14, Tyler Edgar. So that is a foul on Burke. Should be his second.
You just can't put yourself in that position right there.
So North will come to the line, shooting 3. Misses the first. Two more opportunities.
72% on the air. Good free throw shooter.
Makes the second. You just heard Coach Rankin yell block out because he knows what kind of a rebounding team these Indians are. And he makes the third. So 2 out of 3 for North. Brings it back into that 2-point ball game. Mustang lead. Mustangs in white uniforms moving right to left on your screen. Oskaloosa in the maroon moving left to right. Down low, Brody Burke got a little bit too far, I think, underneath the basket, but he was able to draw the foul.
Yeah, and I think that is been one of the things that they talked about. Let's use our size and our strength down low right there. They're going to start collapsing. That's going to open up some three-point opportunities for us.
So the foul was on Steck, his second first-team foul of the quarter. Too long on that first free throw, but Burke will have another chance. And he makes the second. So Burke now with 7 points for the Mustangs. Nice drive to the basket. It's blocked. Was that Hudson Heigergen?
That was Hudson Heigergen.
It's kind of like last game when we had Leah Brauk. So it's almost like, Hudson is being selfless there in that moment. He probably could have just taken it in himself because then he's passing into traffic, causing that turnover.
You want to reward those big guys for traveling that far, but
yeah, good follow by Burke.
That was one. He should have shot that one.
So turnover Mustangs gives the ball back to the Indians. Too much on that for Knox, but again, the rebound. Steck comes up with it, but it did not hit, so shot clock did not reset. I don't know if they even realized that. It's down to 5. Long three by North. And yet 2 Indians chasing that ball out. Hudson Heigergen able to just kind of block them off, not allow them to get to that. 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Mustangs lead by 3. We'll see if the Mustangs continue to try to go down low as they have so far this half. Outside to Chase Perrin, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Edgar.
Very tough shot right there. It's like not a lot of offense being played, but for him, you take whatever you can get.
Steck. Hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Mustangs. Heigergen, kick out. Brody Logan back to Heigergen. Mustangs will set it up. Burke up high. Nice ball fake. Nice reach. No go.
That's a great move right there.
I agree.
Knox able to come up with it. Goes the other direction. 2 for Havon Knox. Chase Perrin for 3 off the glass. Rebound, though. Lorenzen, too much.
They'll drop, but that's great job. The effort right there is perfect.
Oh, you'd almost like to just see him dunk it in that moment. Like, he's up high enough, and he can definitely do it. So we do have a timeout called on the floor, so we'll take a 30-second timeout. So we'll just take a moment as we thank our sponsors. We want to recognize our Booster Club Gold sponsors: Pink Couch Wellness, Septagon Construction, U.S. Cellular, and Kupka Real Estate. Our Booster Club Diamond sponsor is Northwest Steel. The boys season sponsor is MIR Homes. MIR Homes, proudly building custom homes and creating beautiful remodels with love, integrity, and true craftsmanship. Visit MIR-homes.com to schedule your consultation today. Thanks also to Charter Bank. Charter Bank offers a full line of bank products to fit your needs, including home loans, consumer loans, and business loans, ag loans, checking accounts, savings accounts, and CDs. Chart your success with Charter Bank. All right, you guys, 4:55 left to go in the third quarter. DCG leading by 1.
And nothing's really changed. It's the same physicality. It's the same what you would expect, right? Rebound the ball if you're the Mustangs right here. Be smart on defense. You got to get a stop here.
I think the Mustangs have actually turned up their defensive intensity, which you love to see.
Yep.
Just with their foul count, you don't want to get any of your players into foul trouble.
Knox for 3, doesn't drop. Rebound, Lorenzen. Cooper Houston has checked in for the Mustangs. Kicks it back out. Good ball movement to Chase Perrin for 3. That is a 15 hands real estate 3-pointer by Chase Perrin.
Now you look at that shot versus the last few. There's a couple passes in there. You're set. If he's set, he's deadly.
Yeah, really good ball movement.
Chase Perrin has definitely been given the green light to shoot whenever, and rightfully so, because he's more than likely going to knock it down with just a phenomenal shooter.
Nice job, Brody Logan, there as he was able to recover, have some help defense there for Lorenzen, but foul was called on Logan. That's his second. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 2, Hudson Heigerken, and number 22, Wyatt Valenta, bandaged up.
Yeah.
Wyatt Valenta.
He'll go get stitches after the game.
So North will go to the line for the Indians. You could see.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's all over me right here. What's
Ethan Steck just kind of being like, I almost had it, because you think, oh, this is just a real casually easy rebound, and Steck, gosh, those Indians, they fight for every single rebound. Nothing's easy.
Great high school basketball game right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was
Luke
thinking the
Ronzo
same
really
thing.
better be careful here, because you're going to get a ref that's going to call that.
Chase Perrin, nice. Drive to the basket. And we've got Lorenzen and Steck, who've been battling it out down low, both going up for the rebound. So Perrin with the basket.
Yeah, it was kind of Ethan, boxing him out under the hoop. So Luke runs his feet off the ground. He has no positions, and I think it was both took a tumble.
Same thing happened down here with Brody Burke, because he got up in the air and he scooted underneath of him.
I agree what you said before, though, Neela. Mustangs have really increased their defensive intensity, and it's helping them. Like, they're getting their hand on balls. They're able to get some of those tips and steals, and
I think we're at press. Now I can't tell. Yeah, so the Mustangs running a 2-3 zone right now, switching up the defense, maybe just get them out of the lane a little bit.
Oh, long three for Tommy North. Tommy North's like, you run the zone, I'm going to shoot out of it.
I love zone. And he's probably one of the guys that you gotta watch.
Pull-up jumper, Cooper Houston, short.
Love that hustle by Chase Perrin.
Yeah, gets that rebound. Chase
perfect.
Perrin in the corner for 3. That's
money.
a 15 hands real estate three-pointer by Chase Perrin.
What you said earlier, Chase Perrin just hunted that shot.
Yeah.
He saved that from going out, refound his grounding, found the corner,
but put himself in that position for the shot if somebody else ended up getting that right there to get it right back. Just great offense, man.
And 17 points for Perrin at this point. And with the answer, number 2, Tommy North, with a three-pointer of his own.
You got to cover North, and you got to cover 14.
If you're a viewer at home, you're watching some fun basketball right now.
That's right. So drive to the hoop. Heigerken, no foul.
Got it, fouls everywhere, and now the last 2 possessions down, no fouls.
Yes.
Wyatt Valenta is, if you can count on one thing, you can count on Wyatt Valenta taking a charge in a Mustang basketball game. So the foul is going to be called on number 14, Tyler Edgar.
Be interesting to go back and see that live. Was he really there? Did he scoot underneath there? Those are so hard to call.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 30, Landon Hoppy.
I'm going right down to Burke right now. I need to get a basket. We need to stay within that 3 points and get something going. Oh, that's another one right there. Boom
Well
time.
done, Wyatt. Well done.
So 2 possessions, 2 charges taken by Wyatt Valenta.
If you're watching that, I don't know if necessarily Wyatt's feet were set, but it was the offensive player leaning down, putting his shoulder first into Wyatt and creating and making the contact. That's where the charge came from.
And he hustled from the 3-point line to right where he was going, knowing he was going to take that angle off her right there. He's a mathematician to find an angle like that.
Nice nice back cut there by Chase Perrin. Well done, Wyatt Valenta, as they found him. Perrin now with 19 for the Mustangs. He has half their points. Checking in for the Indians, number 20, Evian Knox.
It seems like in the game right now, this is going to be the most important 1 minute of the game, is who's going to win this 1 minute. If the Mustangs win this 1 minute, a 5 and 6, 7 point lead is almost insurmountable, it seems like, with these teams the way they're playing.
And really credit, like we said before, it's the defensive intensity of the Mustangs that we've seen here in the second half. So foul is on number 30, Landon Hoppy. His first, team third of the quarter. 51 seconds left to go in the third. Nice cut.
Whoa.
Tommy North with the cut there, and the foul is going to be on the Mustangs. Number 22, Wyatt Valenta. Third for Valenta.
This is a very productive trip down court for Oskaloosa.
North with the free throw. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 44, Luke Lorenzen.
50 seconds remain. The Mustangs can come down and get a quick two. They can get 2 for 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. He crossed the three-point line. Yeah, you cannot.
So lane violation will mean no free throw.
That's very heads-up play right there. But
checking in for the Indians, number 14, Tyler Edgar.
That's that mentality, that rebounding mentality. He was going in for the rebound.
Nice pass. Lorenzen up and gets his own rebound and makes it the second time.
Great job out of him, the big guy. It's good to see him having success. Now you got to stop right now.
Four has just about been the biggest lead of the game for either team, except for maybe when we first started.
Quarter.
Yeah. Evian Knox for 3, too long.
Oh, you got time.
And a foul.
Jeez.
No. Don't do it, Chase.
So no opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been 1 and 1.
So unable to get the final shot off the Mustangs. A lot of contact, but no call. So at the end of the third quarter, Dallas Center Grimes leads 40-36. So still a tight ball game, 4-point ball game. We've mentioned it a couple of times during that quarter, but the defensive intensity for the Mustangs was the difference.
I agree 100%. For the Indians going into the fourth quarter, if I were them, I would face guard Chase Perrin. He has 19 points right now, had, I think, maybe 2 or 3 threes just in that third quarter. He's getting hot, starting to feel himself a little bit, getting set. If I were him, I would face guard him. I would limit the amount of touches that our bigs get and make the other guys make the play. If I'm the Mustangs, I would heavily keep up that defensive pressure because it is working for them.
So it's Oskaloosa's ball right out of the gate. So they'll get the ball first in this fourth quarter right now. And they're going to have one of them good possessions. See if they can, hopefully it goes in for Oskaloosa. Hopefully it doesn't if you're the Mustangs. But, man, if the Mustangs can come back and get a quick 2 or a 3 on this next possession, man, there's going to be a lot of action going on to catch up.
Yeah, you're seeing a good one, folks. Live from the stable, Little Hawkeye Conference basketball action. I'm Christine Megason along with Pat O'Brien and Neela Williamson on the call as we enter into fourth quarter. Mustangs leading 40-36. Turnover up ahead. Hudson Heigerken with contact, but no call.
letting them play, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like a totally different set of rules in the last little bit than what it was in the first half.
Great hands there by Chase Perrin, which just reminds you a lot of both of his brothers, especially Tate Perrin. Their defensive athleticism is just always very valuable in basketball games.
Love the double team.
Wow.
So another charge that's going to be called, this time on number 2, Tommy North, as he was driving into the lane then looking to kick out. So that's going to be third foul for North.
So as you prepare now, and there's a lot of film out there, there's a lot of movement that Oskaloosa, this is a coaching thing right here, where the kids have been coached and taught, stand your ground right there, they'll run you over on passes or shots. It's time to feed the middle. It's just not a good pass.
Yeah, just too much on the pass there. That's going to be tough. So turnover Mustangs.
It's hard because the big is bouncing, so you don't have the ability to move when you're bouncing up and down.
It's not good, yeah.
Got to stay down on your feet, but you know you got to cover him on the 3.
Chase Perrin in with the big.
Evian Knox as he drives to the hoop, blocked by Lorenzen. So it'll be Indian ball underneath. 12 seconds left on the shot clock.
And foul trouble is not an issue for anybody right now, so no layups.
Evian Knox for 3 in and out, but rebound number 14. But there is a foul on the floor. It's going to be on the Mustang, so I believe it's going to be number 44, Luke Lorenzen. They do have that now as his 3rd foul.
Up.
Nice try there, Chase Perrin. Tommy North with the 3. Long rebound, Brody Burke. Timeout by the Mustangs.
Yeah, you
Full timeout. So we're going to take a moment to hear a word from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back.
Friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come Bank.
Welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable for Little Hawkeye Conference action between the Oskaloosa Indians and Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. I'm Christine Megason along with Pat O'Brien and Neela Williamson. All right, 6:38 left to go in the game. Now Dallas Center Grimes leading by 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think that last possession right there where we got the rebound, and I've noticed this a few times, when we get the rebound, whoever it is, they want to get rid of that ball pretty quick. The Oskaloosa players, the Indians, are starting to looking to steal those passes that are coming in. So you better pay attention when you're throwing the passes.
Ball security, right?
Ball security, big time.
And when it's this close to the game, every single possession matters on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is 2 possessions in a row where we've just had not a great pass into the post.
It's hard, right? I mean, it's when the big, especially somebody that's growing like what he is, he really needs to be set when he's starting to move around a little bit. That's a tough thing for a big to handle.
So reach on the floor there, number 50, Brody Burke for the Mustangs. Oh, nope, they're going to call it on number 12, Brody Logan. So that's his 3rd, team 2nd of this quarter.
Ooh. Good help by Hudson Heigergen there.
Oh, man. Those are tough to...
That's going to be on Brody Burke. So third for Burke. Team third. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 22, Wyatt Valenta.
A lot of things have gone against the Mustangs right now as far as execution and things like that, but still a 4-point lead.
Great defense by Hudson Heigen. Great rebound.
So missed opportunities for the men in white.
Brody Logan.
He felt that.
Yeah,
He
that's a
felt
15
that.
hands real estate three-pointer by Brody Logan. 15 hands real estate are your local DCG real estate experts, priding themselves on being a trusted resource in our community.
Now it's a time to be smart. Wow,
nice move there, Ethan Steck. There's 5-point lead with the Mustangs. A little over 5 minutes left to go in the game.
Yep.
So offensive foul on the Mustangs. So that's on Brody Burke, number 50 for the Mustangs, his fourth. Substitution in for DCG, number 44, Luke Lorenzen.
So do you have numbers?
Yeah, but nice job, Hudson Heigergen goes coast to coast. I was gonna just say, hey, we can just slow it down and set up our offense. Use the clock when you've got the lead like that. So now the Mustangs extend that to 7 points.
Heigergen is so good in the open court. I mean, that's he's built for that.
Mm-hmm.
Big possession here. Can the Mustangs get a stop, maintain a 7-point lead? That's a great lead with 4 minutes going in, or left, sorry.
Great defense. Cover the
No
baseline.
hands. Mm-hmm. Anticipate the help.
Nice basket there by number 4,
shot.
Ethan
Good
Steck.
offense.
Yep.
Good offense, man.
And so that is a timeout now by Oskaloosa. We will take a moment to hear a word from our sponsor.
Your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come bank with your...
to 40, 4:12 left to go to the game. So thank you to Charter Bank. Thank you also to MIR Homes. Beautiful remodels with love, integrity, and true craftsmanship. Visit mir-homes.com to schedule your consultation. Thank you to 15 Hands Real Estate, your local DCG real estate experts, priding themselves on being a trusted resource in our community. We obviously want to thank the DCG Booster Club, who makes these live streams possible, to Mike Bynum and the one and only producer tonight, Ella Bynum, for all of her hard work. We thank them, the Booster Club, for making this possible. Don't mark your calendars. January 16th will be the DCG Booster Club cake auction. More information can be found on their website. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Dallas Center Grimes leading 45-40. Defensive intensity and pressure being the key in this quarter.
Yeah, and they're going to have to pick it up even more, Oskaloosa, because they have 5 points to make up. Plenty of time left in this game, but they're going to have to start taking a little bit of risk.
Well, Dallas Center Grimes content to use some of the clock, and that's a smart move when you have the lead. But it's always hard because you start to worry about the clock, and then you aren't being offensively, aggressive. So nice drive to the hoop there by Heigerken, who was fouled. Foul's going to be on number 2, Tommy North, for the Indians.
Yeah, in this,
His fourth.
You take that time off the clock, and it's like, gosh, all right. It's deflating for a defense, but at the same time, and then you go down there's like 2 seconds left. You get that foul, and you're right there where you're at. So great job out of the Mustangs.
Heigerken makes the first. 7 points for Heigerken on the night so far. Misses the second, but tipped out to
Time.
the Mustangs.
Great shot right
Cooper
there.
Houston for 3, no good.
Oh, they have got that.
Don't do it. Yep.
That is on 12. There is no way. Yeah, they might. Oh, my God. They're going to.
Yeah, so they're calling in on Luke Lorenzen as a curl.
You go
kind of
back
a hook.
and look. I had a great view. I disagree.
Too bad we don't have replay on the DCG live stream. That would be our next adventure in technology. So that will put number 12, Landon Romas, on the line. And he makes the first. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 50, Brody Burke.
I mean, you got 2 kids right there that are all tangled up on there.
Mm-hmm.
Short on the second. Oh,
Good choice.
Houston with the rebound.
Both teams need smart possessions here.
Yeah, now's the time for calm, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a time for calm. Eyes wide open.
Chase Perrin with the drive to the
That's a
basket.
good-
Rebound, Valenta, who is fouled. Perrin fell hard to the ground. Fouls on number 14, Tyler Edgar, his 4th. Team 3rd of the quarter. Gosh, with all the bodies flying, right now it's just about getting out of this game with no injuries. So the foul's going to be on number 12, Landon Romas. His 4th, team 4th. So inbound to Valenta as he was trying to then get it into the post to Burke. So it's off Oskaloosa. Mustang ball underneath the basket. 3:09 left to go. 5-point lead, 46-41.
You can tell the vibe in this gym right now. This game means
Tense.
something.
It's tense.
Right? It means something big time. Wide open at it.
Up off the glass, Chase Perrin for another hoop. That's 21 points for Perrin tonight.
That is such a good out-of-bounds set right there.
Back to what you were saying just about the tension. Right now, it's going to be about who can control their emotions.
Absolutely.
If you're going to be the team that's just getting angry, whether it's at the other team, the refs, or each other, that's going to work against you.
3-point basket, Landon Romas. Brody Burke, nice cut to the basket. Wait, nice pass, Hudson Heigerken.
Phenomenal.
Stay down on your feet.
It's great defense.
Great defense.
Yep.
Continue to run clock.
I feel like Tyler Edgar for the Indians has been quiet this second half. Number 14, he was really pivotal for them in the first half. Quieter in the second. Romas for 3. That's the second drain in a row. So,
And you can live with that if you're the Mustangs. That's not one of the guys that typically is draining 3-pointers.
I was just going to say that. They were kind of sagging off on him a little bit in the beginning part of the game. Now that he's hit 1 or 2, I think.
Those are the first 2 of the year.
Got it.
and as Oskaloosa shortens the lead up, though, to 3 points. Mustang leads 50-47. Just over a minute 30 left to go. Perrin with the drive to the basket. No good. Oskaloosa going the other way. Edgar up off the glass. Timeout, Mustangs.
It's not a problem. I think we're trying to go in there and try and get fouls. They're not calling fouls, and, you know, sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. But I haven't seen anything here in the last couple of possessions that's warranted a foul on the
I agree.
on the Mustang side. There's just nothing there. So,
no, but I do think that sometimes when you go into we're going to run an offense to use the clock, there's just a mentality thing where I feel like teams become less aggressive offensively.
Sure.
They're just and then it's just you're not being offensively minded as much, and sometimes you can fall into that lull.
Yeah.
So now it's down to a 1-point game, 1:27 left to go.
This one's going to come down to free throws, and neither one of these teams are really great free throw shooting teams when it gets right down to it. You definitely would want the ball in your you don't want your bigs. I don't think we want our bigs living at the line right now. Keeping it it is a guard's game. Keeping the guard's hands, see if they can't get something going to the hoop. I like Heidgerken, obviously Perrin, but those are the two right now between them and say Brody Burke. Those are my three main guys right now going in.
Yeah, obviously Chase Perrin with 21 points for the Mustangs. A little smattering of scoring amongst the rest of the team for Oskaloosa. Tommy North with 18, Ethan Steck with 10.
Be careful on that first pass coming in.
So Coach Rankin calling a timeout, so not to get that 5-second violation.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. I mean, no big deal.
Yeah.
Got 3 left. They're not going to use them all anyway.
Yeah, 30-second timeout for the Mustangs. So once again, we want to thank MIR Homes, boys season sponsor for basketball, proudly building custom homes and creating beautiful remodels with love, integrity, and true craftsmanship. Visit mir-homes.com to schedule your consultation today. 15 Sands Real Estate is our 3-point sponsor this season for the boys. They are your DCG real estate experts, priding themselves on being a trusted resource in our community. Obviously, our season sponsor is Charter Bank. Charter Bank is 100% locally owned with local management and staff delivering prompt local decision-making. They're committed to helping our communities thrive. Chart your success with Charter Bank. We want to thank our Booster Club Gold sponsors, Pink Couch Wellness, Septagon Construction, U.S. Cellular, Kupka Real Estate, and our diamond sponsor, Northwest Steel.
Nice job. Man, I can't tell you how hard it is for bigs like that right there to catch those balls on the move right there. Great job on Lorenzen right there. Keep that possession.
All I see right now is the little chatter going amongst these boys.
Yeah.
And something's going to happen, and I don't have a good vibe about it, but these guys have to control their emotions because it's going to take over the game, and it's going to affect it.
Yeah.
Well done there, Lorenzen going to the line, making that free throw, making it when it counts.
You're not going to get Lorenzen off of his game. I mean, he is Mr. Forward, Mr. Smooth. He doesn't say a word. I love that out of him.
And he makes the second.
And he just shot a hole in what I said. I don't want my bigs living at the line. And here you go. Get up there and make 2 of the biggest probably free throws that this team has seen all season long right there with 1:25 left.
Some confusion at the scoreboard right now.
So I think there was just some question that the coach was raising. The refs were confirming there at the table. So 1:22 left to go. DCG with a 3-point lead, 52-49. We said this was going to be a good game, you guys, and we got one.
it.
We delivered. So well done to both teams. Edgar with the ball, and there he is. We said before he's been quiet this second half, so coming alive right when they need him.
Take your time on this possession. You do not need to rush it.
A 1-point game.
If you take your time, get the basket, and then it limits them to 1 possession.
Tipped out of bounds.
Good job.
I see the idea, yeah.
$18 on the shot clock.
Yeah, shot clock really is not a great big deal right now for either side. You're going to take the first good shot that you can get right now that's open.
Into Burke, back out. Mustangs will set up.
I'm going into Burke
9
now.
on the shot
10
clock.
seconds.
Nice roll then. Luke Lorenzen loses handles, goes up, fade away. No good. 27
Defense.
on the game clock. Romas.
Whoa.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't take that.
I am too. I think the crowd is.
Yeah, he should have taken that to the hole. All right, now
I have a feeling
it's winner go. You got to shoot it first.
Rebound, Mustangs.
Well done, Brody Burke.
So good defense first by Luke Lorenzen as North was taking that drive to the hoop and then securing the rebound.
Yeah, and I like that, when you get to that, there's going to be contact. There's going to be things like that happen. No fouls called right there. Let the kids figure out what the end of that game's going to be.
Foul is on Steck, his 4th.
Lorenzen has come up huge. That, like you said, that defensive play right there, nothing easy.
So Brody Burke in the line. He'll shoot 2. Mustangs with a 1-point lead, 9.8 left on the clock. It drains the first.
Well done.
And how big is that rim right now?
So timeout. Mustangs, are they icing their own player here? Any thoughts on that?
That's a great. I think that Rankin's very, very such a strategical coach. So hopefully that's not his goal.
My guess is that he's wanting to really have them think through.
Yes.
On the make, this is what's happening. On the miss, here's what's happening. So that it's not like, whatever happens and then the boys are just like, wait, what's going on? And then you have 9.8 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah, and this is one of those that if you do get the 3-point lead, do you foul when they get up here at half court or something like that?
True, yeah, great point.
It's 2 shots right now, but the way these guys rebound the ball, I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
That's what I was going to say, because that's kind of a Rankin specialty. They like to, if it's getting down right before the quarter, they might foul, mess up their set play that they just had. But right now with the Mustangs 5 fouls, I don't know if they're going to do that.
Yeah, probably not. But what that does is it puts you on the line for the 2, and it's a strategy. Some will do it and some won't. But I think the big thing is if they are shooting, don't foul them on the shot. And don't foul a 3-point shooter.
Looks like the Mustangs are going to be playing straight up defense. They just know that Brody Burke is going to be making this free throw and anticipating that defense.
We got to have somebody over there on the white, I thought. Nope.
So Burke on the line. One more free throw to go. Well done, Brody Burke. Great free throws when you need it. So Mustangs with a 3-point lead, 9.8 seconds. In the corner, Edgar, big body, Brody Burke coming at you. Rebound, Heigerk, and that's going to be the ball game. He gets the pass ahead to Burke, and that's it. So Mustangs able to pull out the home victory for the first time this season. Dallas Center Grimes 54, Oskaloosa Indians 51. So Oskaloosa now is going to drop to 4-2 on the season. Dallas Center Grimes improves to 3-2. Well, we said that it was going to be a game, and we got our money's worth.
Yes, right down to the wire, but the Mustangs really pulled it out those last couple possessions. Got stops when they needed to get stops, made baskets when they needed to. I think it would have been a bigger gap for the Mustangs if we didn't get out-rebounded.
Yeah, I was wrong. I would love to have my bigs at the line at the end of the game.
You take it all back.
They were the one. But, if you're going to win games like this, those are the shots that have to go in. Lorenzen was huge in this game. His defense down at the end in his last 2 or 3 minutes was spectacular. This was his best game as a Mustang.
Yeah, really well done. So we go into the break now. Dallas Center Grimes 3-2. The girls team 8-0. Great night of basketball for the Mustangs on both sides. So thank you for tuning in to our live stream. Again, thanks to the Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club for making this possible. On behalf of myself, Christine Megason, and as well as Pat O'Brien and Neela Williamson, have a great night and go Mustangs.